was the last time you ate?
Are you sure about this?
Bon appetit.
Thanks.
What are friends for?
Congratulations, ladies, on Vampire Academy.
Thank you.
Great film. Obviously, this is based on a book. For people that haven't read the book, in a nutshell, for the uninitiated, how would you explain the film?
Lucy, take it away.
Nutshell version.
The first thing that we do is we explain the context, which is this world, this vampire world, where you have Moroi vampires.
Yes.
They drink blood, but they're alive and they can die. They are protected by the Dhampir, who are the Guardians, who is Zoe's character. Mm-hmm. And the Guardians protect them from the Strigoi, who are the undead vampires, the evil ones. So once we've got that context, we go into a school for these vampires, for the Moroi and the Dhampir. And in this school, you have two girls, a Moroi and a Dhampir. And the story begins with them outside of the school, running away, living a life on the edge.
And then we're best friends.
And then there is a guardian.
Faster.
And he's outside.
Nutshell version.
And they're looking out the window. They're like, oh my god, the guardians are here. They're going to take us back to the academy. And we don't want to go back to the academy because it's dark and evil. And there were shadows there. And we don't want to go back. But then Zoe kicks some ass. And then the guardians take them back to the academy. And once we get there, it's like, oh my god, it's high school.
That's a really good nutshell version. You tell that much better than I ever could. We have it set in high school, but it also involves vampires. So would you reference this as a high school movie or a vampire movie?
High school movie.
High school movie? All right. And now I noted
Would
that
you agree?
Yeah, a high school movie with vampire powers.
Yes.
And the heightened, I guess it's a high school movie, but with heightened stakes.
I actually really loved that this film was a film that had two strong female characters and that you're actually both supporting each other. You're not, I was going to say not at each other's throats, but you kind of, occasionally
Only
are.
literally.
Only literally. But you're not actually trying to take each other down a peg or anything. Did you guys kind of breathe a big sigh of relief when you got the scripts for this? Or were you,
that was
what was the
something
reaction?
that really excited us with when we read it, that it's such powerful female characters. And also, I was so excited to tell a story about females just supporting each other and the power of friendship, and especially in high school when so much madness is happening, that having one true friend is something that can really make everything okay. And to put your friendships before, in the film, definitely the friendship comes before the boys. And it's got some really good messages in it.
Another message, and maybe I was reading into this a little bit too much, but towards the end of the film, Lissa is addressing the other students at the school. I felt like there was a bit of an anti-bullying message in that.
Yeah, definitely. It's because it's such a crazy time while they're there, and there's this whole thing of Mia trying to get revenge on them because of, I won't give it away, but
Because of stuff.
But also what you're saying is very relevant, especially with all the campaigns and the bully movie and kind of this resurgence or just revelation of kind of not tolerating that behavior. And I think maybe it stemmed from young kids on the internet and everybody being able to see the platform of how awful people and teenagers and kids can really be and how disgusting it is and how much it actually affects the psychology of human beings or vampires in this situation.
Zoe, you got to kick ass. Did you have to start from scratch when you were training for that? Because I've read that the style was referencing martial arts, like a bit of Krav Maga and Jiu-Jitsu and stuff. Did you have a background in that? Because you're really fit in the film.
I had no experience in self-defense whatsoever, other than my words, which can be scary. Which I've worked on the opposite thing with that, going the other way. I did about 3 months of gym training, Krav Maga, Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing. To me, the hardest part was definitely the gym training. My body had never experienced such extreme activity. I was a dancer, and I do a lot of yoga and hiking. So the choreography for the fight sequences came a little bit more naturally to me because I'm flexible and my body knows how to learn the movements quicker. But it was certainly
she was so good with the routines, just like get them instantly in.
But I was really, really annoying to be around, I'm sure, because I was really hard on myself. So I would be kind of like frustrated at myself and kind of like, I know you had to like, be like, step away from me.
No, it was perfect. Like, 'cause Rose is getting really fired up, and Zoe would be in the character and be doing these scenes and be so intense and so. It just...
Right, I was getting into character. That's right.
No, it was perfect.
Now, you ladies seem to have quite a bond here, which obviously translates really well on screen. Did you have this bond before you'd, like, even really started getting into the material and doing your research and
Lucy
building?
was there when I was born, actually. We grew up together.
I'm like, whoa, hang on a minute.
Once you've done a movie, you feel like that. A movie together.
Yeah, especially this kind of movie where we're thrown into such close quarters of like really having to see the best and the worst of one another. It's impossible to not get along with her or fall madly in love with her. She's like the most likable human being on the face of the earth.
That's what I think
good
about
rap.
Zoe. So.
But we are so different.
I think that's why it works though,
But
because
sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, do you feel like that? Don't you feel like sometimes that's not always
sometimes
true?
it could clash. But I think the way that we are different is what makes us get along so well.
Now, last one today for you ladies.
Yes.
I've pulled a small selection of on-screen vampires, and I thought you might be able to rate them from 1 being snooze, you could barely scratch me with those fangs, to 10 being bite me Dracula. So,
Meaning, are they hot or not? Is that what
yes,
you're trying to-
pretty much. Yes.
I like the fang analogy.
Yeah, no, but I don't understand words.
Sorry, you'll have to forgive me because these are kind of they're small photos, but this one...
And I won't play!
This one is...
True Blood.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jessica. I mean, personally, I think she's smoking
She's
as a
hot.
vampire. She's hot.
10.
10?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
hot.
All right. Oh, I'll try and do this boy-girl because I brought a mix. We've obviously got your classic Robert Pattinson.
10.
His teeth look so big there.
That's
Yeah,
like
he's got
supposed to be
fake
a
teeth,
joke.
so-
It's like from a photo shoot. He's
Ah.
Yeah,
I got so
Edward
confused.
Cullen lost his fangs.
That's really awkward.
joking. Just here, folks. She's never seen a real picture of Robert Pattinson, apparently.
Oh, wow. Well, there you go. I'll give you this one at the end.
Oh, I didn't know what was going on.
Now,
don't know.
I don't know how you pronounce it, is it Aaliyah or Elia? I always get it wrong. But this was from Queen of the Damned. I actually thought it was pretty hot.
She scares
Yeah.
me, though.
I
Yeah.
think it's very sexy.
Yeah.
Let's give her an 8, -2 for the scariness.
Okay, all right, I can live with that. Ian, I never get his name right. Ian Sommerhalder?
Summerholder?
Sommerhalder? I don't know.
I don't know.
Vampire Diaries.
Pretty good.
Pretty
Am I
hot.
rating this one as well?
Yeah.
10? Can we give everyone 10?
Yeah, let's give Evan.
Everyone 10, because I was going to say, well, my favourite.
Oh, yeah, she's 10.
Yeah,
She's
Evan
what
Rachel Woods.
What is that from?
True Blood, when she was Queen Sophie Anne.
Oh!
Yep. But then also the good old
10,
classic
10,
favourite.
10, 10,
Yeah.
10, 10, 10,
All
10.
right. you can't go past
After this interview,
Alexander
I'll tell you a
Skarsgård. All right, ladies, thank you so much for your time
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you so much.